Hi, Dan Everett, the College Money Pro here. I have another story of a background of a family that we've been working with. She's actually graduated from college now, but let me tell you what happened. Her mom owned a business. Her mom was very successful, and her husband was a W-2 employee. So what did we do? Well, what we did was we did some repositioning of assets, and we were able to get her expected family contribution down to the $10,000 level, which is not bad. But there was one big problem. Let me tell you what the problem was. The problem was, and let me put my glasses back on, they inherited a property that was free and clear that was worth $600,000. Now, what does that mean? In the financial aid formula, that means that almost 5.6%, or just say around $6,000 per every 100,000 of equity, you're disqualified of financial aid. So 6 times 6, that's $36,000 of financial aid you will not receive because of the equity in that particular property. But due to the 2003 Tax Reconciliation Act by George Bush, there were some things in there that actually made it easier for self-employed people or people that understood how this actually worked to actually take advantage and use their business as similar to a shelter. So what we did with this particular family was we suggested to them that they look at doing some legal sheltering. I'm not going to tell you exactly how because we're on YouTube, but we were able to legally shelter that real estate from the financial aid formula so that the family was able to get in excess of $30,000 of free money because we used a legal strategy. Now, let me tell you what the law says. The law says if you own a business and your business has less than 100 employees, your business has zero value in the eyes of the Department of Education. So most small businesses have less than 100 employees. So what's the big mistake that many parents will do? Oh, I'm self-employed. They go ahead when it comes to what's the value of your property on the FAFSA, of your rental property. Guess what they do? Oh, it's worth $500,000. It's worth $600,000. It's worth, my business is worth $300,000. Whatever. But there are legal ways to shelter that if it makes sense. Now, every family situation is different. And everything we do is we follow the legal letter of the law. And in certain cases, there are loopholes, just like when you have someone do your tax returns. There are legal loopholes in the tax codes that help families save money. And that's why people hire a CPR. In many cases, we're able to help six-figure families access a lot of free money for their kids to go to college. Well, this particular kid is thriving. She actually went to UC Davis and is just graduated and is on their way to the grad school of their choice because she did really well. And I'm a big hero. Anyway, thanks again for listening and watching. Dan Everett, the College Money Pro.